Hello everybody, this is Inu Gaming, and this is a new channel that I made just for the AYN Odin 2 because I'm just really excited about it and want to share my excitement with all of you. And in this first video I'm just gonna give you a very quick overview on the Odin 2, the campaign, and basically what to expect with this new handheld device that's hopefully shipping out by the end of this year. So yeah, let's dive right in. The Indiegogo campaign started on August 22nd. That's also when I bought mine. I ordered mine. I was one of the very first backers, still at number 200 something, unfortunately, because of some glitches and bugs that were or are kind of Indiegogo's fault. Like the launch event was really messy, but still the first, they reached their goal in just a few minutes, maybe even seconds. I don't know. The website was down for a little bit. That's how much traffic there was. But yeah, as you can see, there are 2,225 backers. So despite their damaged reputation because of the Loki and Odin debacle, people still seem to be excited enough about this device to keep on funding them, and I think we are right to do so because this device is going to be insane. And I mean, this is the second device that they are bringing out in the Android field. I think they just had a lot of issues with Loki being a Windows handheld and not having experience. But I think they learned a lot, so I am holding my hopes up that this is gonna ship on time or with slight delays. But yeah, I ordered a Odin 2 Pro, and I look forward to it. So let's see what makes this handheld so special. One thing that everybody went nuts about is the processor. It's a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. That is crazy because this is a processor that you find in flagship mobile phones now. So that's gonna be enough power to run all your retro games and Android, no question. It has very long battery life, or should have, 8,000 milliampere battery. So yeah, I mean, that's something that people loved about the original Odin as well. The long battery life, you could go for days, and I expect something similar with the Odin 2. Maybe not a few days, because we're probably gonna all emulate more powerful games, so it's gonna suck a bit more juice out of this device, but it's still gonna be great, I assume. Yeah, the Odin 2 comes in 5 color variants, as you can see: white, cold gray as they call it, and black, as well as 2 transparent version, atomic purple and blue, which is new. A lot of people are very excited about the blue one. I went with the black because that's just classic, and I want to mod it with some Sakura buttons once they come out. The buttons are supposedly slightly larger, not the same as the Odin one. So yeah, I look forward to modding my device. Here are a few other pictures of the color variants. As you can see, they're all beautiful. And if I hadn't chosen black, I probably would have gone with cold gray. I think that one looks very neat. Not a fan of the transparent models because of the LED strips. It has been confirmed in the Discord chat that they will keep the LED lights in the transparent shells because people have been demanding that, and this time around they wanted to let the customers choose themselves whether they like the LEDs or not. So you will probably be able to take them out yourself if you don't like the look of it. I've seen a few pictures of LED strips and lights used in transparent shells. If you don't use special coating, it just looks hideous in my opinion. But yeah, there are ways to make it look nice. So if you like to tinker with it, then feel free and go ahead and get the transparent models. Something that I'm a bit sad about when it comes to the white model is that, as you can see, the bezels are in white. In the teaser video, they used to be black, I believe. And I think they should have kept that because it just makes the screen look a little bit smaller than it actually is. It's a 6-inch screen, by the way. But yeah, they changed that because people told them they preferred the white bezel option. I'm not a fan of it, but you know, whatever. Yeah, looking at the specs, I'm not a fan of reading them out to you. I think that's kind of boring. So if you're interested in reading through it, then you can feel free to pause the video. But yeah, on the left you can see the specs, and on the right some information about the controls, which is really neat. You can also see the LEDs, they extend to the sides like with the original Odin, which is really cool. I think I'm gonna also use like icy blue with mine. They are supposedly RGB, so you can change the color, which is really amazing, I think. Also, this is Android 13, so yeah, everything looks and sounds perfect. Going to the prices, like I said, mentioned before, I think there used to be a lot of options for you to choose from. Also which was also a little bit messy. The pricing with the super fan, super early bird perks. Those who subscribe to the newsletter, they had the opportunity to receive links to the super fan perks. I just noticed the second picture of the Odin 2 Pro is a super early bird. Sorry, it's supposed to be a screenshot of the super fan version, but yeah, I was lucky enough to get a super fan perk for the Pro version, and that was, I think, $280 something. And yeah, that whoever got the super fan ones is very lucky, and if not, then yeah, it's fine because the early bird prices are still pretty good. I mean, if you compare them to the retail price, especially the Pro goes up by quite a lot. I think that's the model that's also gonna be most popular with most people, and yeah, I think it's still a pretty good deal if you get it before the campaign ends, and yeah, everything moves to the official website. If you get the max, like the regular early bird pricing, you will also receive feedback and screen protector with the device. That's something that doesn't come with the super early bird prices or the super fan ones. I think that was something a lot of people were confused about initially. Here again, some comparisons price-wise, and also the list of accessories. On the right, you can also see the new dock that they developed, and I think it looks really neat. I personally didn't go with it because I didn't see the need, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. Here's a picture of the carrying case. I also think that looks nice. I think it's nice that they keep the logo minimalistic because that's just what I prefer. I think a lot of people are missing the original logos, but yeah, I mean, it's still nice. We also got some impression images by AYN themselves, here with very fancy lighting, and yeah, I think some things that they improved on definitely are the joysticks. They look like fuller range joysticks now. They're Hall sensor based, and just like the analog triggers, which is really great. I held the original Odin in my hands once, and I was not a fan of those small Joy-Con style sticks. I grew up with a PS2 PlayStation controller, so I'm used to more range, and that's what I prefer. So this is a very welcome change to me. Also, if we look at the back, there are huge grips. They look like the same size as on the Loki, which is great because it's just more ergonomic. And on the second picture, yeah, we also see a better view on the profile. It makes the device less pocketable, but if I can game longer sessions because it's more ergonomic, then that's a price I'm very willing to take. Then, yeah, more pictures. And something else that they improved on is the screen. They sourced it by Sharp, I believe. And yeah, we can just see that the color saturation is much better compared to the original Odin on the bottom. And then there's another picture of, yeah, those three devices together to compare the sizes, like down at the bottom, the original Odin, and on the top, the Loki. We can see that the Odin 2 is somewhere in the middle, more similar to the original Odin, which is amazing. Because that's also just a form factor that I personally prefer. Yeah, we also got some demo videos of Emulation, and yeah, Emulation was buttery smooth on this device. Worked perfect on Zelda, Monster Hunter, just like 3DS on Citra, 4X resolution. Like, it was super smooth. Like all the games that they tested, even PS2, which I'm especially excited about. And yeah, I think it's gonna be great with the 8th Gen 2 processor. Everything shouldn't be a problem. And yeah, that about wraps it up for this video. Let me know what you think. Are you gonna pick up an Odin 2, whichever model you prefer? Or are you gonna go for the Pocket Air or Pocket Air S that is to come by Ayaneo? To be honest, I originally wanted to go for the Ayaneo before everything was released with the Odin 2, but once the specs were out, 8 Gen 2, that was kind of a no-brainer for me, even though Ayaneo kind of went down with the price to save themselves some grace. But, value-wise, you can't go wrong with the Odin 2. So yeah, are you gonna pick one up? If so, feel free to use the referral link in the description. I would really very much appreciate it to help me out. But yeah, even if not, I think this is a really great device and it's gonna be exciting to see what this can do. And I'm definitely gonna upload more videos, especially when I get my hands on mine. Unboxing videos, some retro and emulation attempts. I'm more of a casual gamer, so I'm kind of dipping my foot into the waters here. I do have a Steam Deck, and although I really like it, I just have tiny hands, and the Steam Deck is just very hefty. So this form factor is more suitable for me. Also, you just can't beat the battery life of an Android device with the Steam Deck Windows handheld. 2 hours max for me at least. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what this one can do, and I hope you'll stay with me and find out together. So yeah, thanks for watching and have a good night.